Hi, it's Bobbi Palmer here with Date Like a Grown-Up. I'm a dating and relationship coach for women over 40. I hope you were with me last Friday night when I had my live man panel for my Grown-Up Girls Night Out monthly webcast. We had three men who were all over 40 and single, and they generously answered so many questions about what attracts them, what doesn't attract them, how you deal with men who seem to only want sex. They answered questions about how dating for them is different in their 40s, 50s, and 60s versus when they were in their 20s. It was great. It was great. You all had so many great questions for them, and we didn't get to answer each one of them. So I promised you I would answer some of them in follow-up blogs. So that's why I'm here. So I have a question here, and I'll go ahead and read it to you. Bobbi, what should I say when a man asks me on a first or second date why I've never married or had children? I'm laughing because I heard this question so many times. There are lots of reasons for this. Many of them are personal, and I don't feel comfortable sharing them right away. I don't want to seem rude, but I think he's being kind of rude. What should I say? Should I just say, mind your own business? No, that's not what you should say. So here's the thing. I want you to go easy on a guy that asks this question. He may not ask it delicately or, in a really classy way, but admit that people are curious. Just like when you see a man who's 45, 50, 55, and he's never been married, you're pretty curious about why he's never been married. So if a man asks this, even if it's indelicate, just give him a break. Give him a break. He kind of has a right to know. So here's what you need to do when you get a question like that you aren't comfortable answering to any degree of detail. You want to give him a succinct reply. You want to tell him something positive about it, and then you want to take the conversation and sort of move it along. So for instance, why have you never been married or had children? Is the question. So the answer is, well, my life just hasn't taken me there, but I've really loved where I've been so far, and I'm really looking forward to when it'll happen for me. How about you? What are you looking forward to? Right? So what you're doing is you're giving him the truth. It hasn't happened for me yet. You're telling him you're looking forward to when it does, which is, by the way, is positive and lets him know you're looking for a relationship, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then you're segueing out. Here's another question. So, tell me about your divorce. Never, never, never talk about any details about your divorce on a first or second date. So what you want to do with that is say something like, well, I was married for 20 years. I've been divorced for 6, and I learned a lot. It was overall a positive experience, and I'm really looking forward to the next chapter of my life. How about you? What are you looking forward to? You give him the facts. You let him know that you're through the other end, that you're feeling positive about it, and then you try to move on. And I say try because some guys will come back and go, well, what? Tell me more. What do you mean? Or, what's the deal? Any man that does that is insensitive and a bit of a dork, because any man worth his salt will understand that you're giving him what you're comfortable giving and you're setting your boundaries. And he will just say thank you, and he will move on the way that you move him through the conversation. Okay? So this is a really important skill to have, because when you're dating, especially on your early dates, these are the things that if you can get through smoothly, if you're with a man that you're really attracted to and you really like, that will really make sure that you get that second date. But if you get uncomfortable and you start doing things like, oh, I don't know what to say, or you say something like none of your business, or you give him too much information, which is probably what you're doing, you're going to blow it. You're not going to get the next date. So if you want to learn more of these skills, because again, these are really important to move you through with somebody you like, then here's what you want to do. You want to come to my workshop that's coming up Memorial Weekend. This workshop, how to be a hot, happy, classy midlife man magnet so you can attract the man you like. This is going to be a dynamite workshop. You've never seen anything like this before. It's a live workshop, 2 days during Memorial Weekend, and I'm going to show you all the ways that you can attract a man you like everything from the minute you make eye contact with him or you see him in a room and you attract him through body language, to attracting him and being memorable and making him just feel an irresistible draw to you, so he asks you out on the next date, and the next, and the next. Okay? It's how to be a hot, happy, and classy midlife magnet Memorial Weekend. I hope to see you there. It's going to be great. Go ahead and check it out and sign up, and I'll see you next time. Be good to yourself.